Hello, hello, collective. Welcome to Vivid Vibration. My name is Christina. I hope that y'all are doing well, collective. We have the Desert and the Warrior, the Self, the River, and the Flame. Well, I guess from where we were with the last collective read, it's just kind of the idea of feeling like you're in this illusion, feeling really triggered by it, right? Because if we're going back to yesterday's read, it's just kind of that idea of like you can dream things up in your mind. You can play out scenarios 1,010 ways, but if you don't ever interact with your life in those manners, then those dreams become illusions, which ultimately sum up to a delusion, right? You're delusional to think that you could do something if you've always sat around saying you were going to do it and never put forth any effort to do it, right? But if you're putting forth that effort, if you're connecting your reality to your fantasy, if you're connecting your intentions to your actions, then I think you become a lot more successful. And I feel like there's an idea here of really having to understand how your intentions connect to your actions, because this feels like a self-revelation of, I don't know, just needing to get out of your head and needing to like just connect your life to your fantasies, make your dreams a reality. I kind of get the feeling that there is something that is forcing you to take action where I think you felt comfortable just being inactive previously. I don't know, because I just kind of get the feeling of like, I just see somebody sitting on the porch scrolling through their phone, like rocking it or like swinging on one of those swings and just like thinking about all the things that they're going to do, but like never doing it. You know what I mean? And it's like, you can talk about all the things that you want to do, but if you never do anything, then you have to stop talking about what you're going to do, because nobody respects you. Nobody listens to what you're saying. And I feel like there's some people who are in that energy of being, like somebody who says that they're going to do this stuff and then like never follows through with anything. And I think recognizing that, if you sit around and daydream about things all the time, but you never put forth an effort to make it your reality, I just kind of get that feeling of like you're going to miss out on an opportunity that you really want, that you're really drawn to. I just kind of get the sense of like this flame is about to go out. It wasn't somebody else's read. Can't remember whose, but it was the idea of a flame going out and like having to try and find your way to the flame because you were in the forest. And if the flame went out and you couldn't see anything, then you would be in the abyss of the forest, and you had a sense of direction. And I feel like, again, there's just like this, okay, like I have this sense of direction, but I'm about to lose it. If I don't start making these dreams a reality. Knight of Swords, Four of Cups, the World, the Page of Wands. Yeah. I don't know. Like just like sitting around feeling like you're missing out on things. I don't know. It's like if you don't hear from somebody and you have plans and like, then you reach out to them and say, hey, I haven't heard from you. Like, what happened? You know what I mean? It's just kind of like one of those things where it's like, I don't know. I just feel like sitting around hemming and hawing, dreaming about what would be if only, you know what I mean? And feeling triggered because nobody really believes you. And it's like, well, nobody believes you because you say you're going to do stuff all the time and you never do it. You know what I mean? And it's just kind of like, why would, like, there comes a point in time where like you make a liar of yourself, and then you feel frustrated and you feel angry at everybody else. And a lot of times that becomes an open door for turning the attention elsewhere and projecting your own insecurities onto other people and talking poorly about people. And you know what I mean? It's just like creating like a toxic environment. And how it is that when, like, while it is important for us to dream, while it is important for us to understand what we want and to fantasize about it, that helps the manifestation process, you have to take action, right? You have to. If you don't take action and you just live in la la land, nothing's going to happen except for you being made a fool of by yourself. But I think that's ending. You are speaking on something You know, this is usually like a casual message, a text or, you know, like something like that. But I just kind of feel like whatever this action is that you're wanting to take, you're taking it because you feel like you're going to miss out on an opportunity. Page of Wands and Eight of Pentacles. Well, the Page of Wands is, you know, like excited to head out on a journey. The Eight of Pentacles is the idea of like, you know, working on yourself. And again, I just kind of feel like maybe part of this reason that you were never taking action is because you were always dreaming about what you could do, but feeling insecure because you're watching other people around you do it. And it's like, well, they know more, or they know this. And it's funny, when I was driving to work this morning, there have just been the conversations that have occurred in my life. I've just been so blessed. But somebody said this, I don't remember who, or maybe I saw it somewhere, but anyways, it's like a meme that goes around, and it's just basically that idea of like people who are worse at what like you're good at, who are worse than you, are doing better than you because they believed that they could, and they invested the time to like make that a thing. And I just kind of feel like there being this moment where it's like, okay, like I have to, like, if I'm going to do this, if I'm going to understand this, if I'm going to, you know, like go for what it is that I really want, then I have to, you know, like I have to be the one to put that into action, however that plays out for you, right? Because twiddling your thumbs really doesn't get you anywhere. You know, feeling sorry for yourself doesn't get you anywhere. Making it everybody else's problem doesn't get you anywhere, you know? Like, it's your life. You take initiative. You take action. The Six of Pentacles, the Magician, and the Ace of Cups. Well, I mean, the Six of Pentacles in this deck always reads as a steal from Peter to give to Paul. But I do kind of feel like there is just this idea of like pulling, like, it's just like an emotional pep is kind of what that feels like. Because the Ace of Cups is the idea of like a new relationship, new emotional fulfillment. But I just feel like if you've been practicing in magic, whatever kind of magic that is, because there are so many different forms of magic that people practice, but I feel like there is this recognition of like, if I'm going to practice magic, I have to practice magic in love for myself, love for others, you know, with an intention of, you know, what is best for all parties involved. Because if you lay magic against other people, be careful. It comes back. And it comes back bigger. And I just kind of feel like you've been working on yourself, and instead of using magic where it feels like you are stealing from others to give to yourself, you're starting to use magic that is grounded and rooted in love. And that is vital. The medallion, the thread. Well, you know, again, whatever this is that you're trying to do, that you're trying to create, I just kind of feel like, you know, if you want to go in that direction, you have to get out of a lack mentality and into one of faith and hope and belief. To get what you want, to be pulled in the right direction. Because if you're playing with magic, you're playing with energies that are outside of you, and you don't have control over those energies. You have direction, and your direction comes through energetically, not through your words. And I just feel like and again, this can resonate for so many people in so many different ways, whether, you know, like you're journaling something all the time, but you're doing everything differently, or you're, you know, like you're trying spell work, but your actions are, you know, in opposition to that work. It's just kind of like, it comes back, and it doesn't come back well. And it's so important, you know, when working with any kind of energy work, that you are working from a place of peace, and working from a place of love, and empathy and understanding. Because if you're not, then you're working from the ego. And if you're working from the ego, that will bite you in the ass. And that's not something that we learn quickly. It's not something that we learn immediately. You know, it's just like there's no quick action remedy to that lesson. It's a lesson we acquire over time. And I feel like you are starting to acquire that understanding in some form or fashion. I love that for you, because that'll be healing for you. It will be healing for your relationships. It will be healing in like the directions that you take in life. So collective, if this does resonate with you, please give me a like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for spending some time with me and for sharing your energy with me. If this does resonate with you, please give me a like, share, and subscribe, and I will see y'all again soon. Bye.